What up, YouTube? Welcome back to our video. This is Grower and the Shower, and we're going to be checking out today's fights.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Well, we should, I guess, talk somewhat about the prelims.
Yeah, we can go
Uh,
over them real quick. The prelims are great. I said it while we were watching the fight. Like, those prelims are that's a fight night on a
yeah,
regular weekend. That's between Bruno Silva getting that KO over Wright, Tai Tuivasa getting his KO, chugging the beer, Dominic Cruz almost getting knocked out and then coming back the second and third round to win his fight. And Josh Emmett with it was crazy to me because I thought it was a split decision in my opinion, but he won by a unanimous decision, which was pretty interesting.
yeah. No, I agree. I thought he definitely won. I thought it should have been a split decision.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought that was a little nuts, but
But good for Cruz for winning. I don't think we'll see him on a prelim again, especially on like a main UFC fight card. I think he'll be on the main card from now on. And it was crazy, those last two fights on the prelims, they were ranked fighters, those all four fighters were ranked, so it's kind of crazy to see that on a prelim of a
yeah, that's nuts. And then you have someone that's not ranked on the main card.
yeah.
The Dominic Cruz thing, he did a great job. And we talked about a little bit is like how underrated he is. He's only lost 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
It was
To
against
champions.
Cejudo, Cody, and Uriah. And I don't know. He gets a lot of hate and everything. He's still, I mean, he doesn't deserve to be an undercard fighter. I mean, he
No.
deserves title shots, and I think it's kind of crazy that, given he did have an injury that kind of kept him from
Yeah.
fighting for a while. But still, I mean, after that Cody knockout, it was kind of like people just completely wrote him off.
No, I
And
agree.
it's exciting to see him come back from adversity too. He did get dropped in the first round. Um, Came back up to that and definitely, I mean, dominantly took the last 2 rounds. So I think a lot of great things for him. I see Aldo's calling him out.
Yeah,
Um,
Peter Yan said that'd be a great fight. I
I
agree.
think it would be. I agree. I think the two fights to make are either going to be Aldo or I don't think Dominic Cruz will take the fight yet because he really does care about rankings, but the Sean O'Malley. I think him versus Sean O'Malley would be an amazing
Yeah,
fight.
that'd be interesting. They had some conversations apparently after the fights near the presses or whatever. I'm interested to see what they said because
Mhm.
fighters are smart sometimes about that. They can be like, hey, one, this is about our career. A win for either of us could be great, but at the same time, let's make some money. You know.
True. I just the way that Dominic Cruz talks is always like, I don't care who I fight, they just need to be ahead of me, and he says that all the
Yeah, he
time.
doesn't
And
want
I
to punch
think,
down.
yeah, and in Dominic Cruz's head, I truly believe that he is just wanting to capture gold one more time to
Yeah, I
show you,
agree.
and then
The
cement that he's gonna. I mean, that he will be one of the greatest
yeah
bantamweights, and
the
then retire from there.
I feel like the only other person that's not ranked that we could see him fight is Henry Cejudo if he ever actually came back and fought.
Yeah, if he fought, that would be a cool fight to see. I mean, see
Mm-hmm.
if he could take Cejudo. I mean,
He's talking about coming
that
back,
was
so
a
we'll
great
see.
fight. That was a great fight. Cejudo did win by knockout, but
There's a
that
little
fight,
chit chat between the two.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. It just seems interesting because I know he does want to. What would really play out awesomely if he could fight a few times, get that title shot, win the title, and then fight Cejudo,
For sure.
and then see Cejudo go back for that
Yeah,
title. That
I
would be
mean,
awesome.
I mean, I'm glad he won, but looking back at the fight, as he had a really good second round, I believe it was. The third round, wasn't as much action. He still won the
Mhm.
round, but yeah, I don't think he's got it with these top five people in that division. I think the top five guys in that division are gonna piece him up, honestly. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I tend to agree. I don't see him getting past Peter.
no,
Period.
no. I think, listen, I think I'm just being real. I think all those dudes piece him up. Aljamain, Peter, Sandhagen, TJ, if he's fighting, I think all those guys piece Cruz up. And I know he's beaten TJ before, but actually that'd
Yeah.
be a cool fight. If we could see that one, let TJ run that one back.
Yeah, no, I could see that. I mean, who knows? I mean, I think he has a great shot against any of them guys. I don't see him getting past Peter Yan. I could see him beating Aldo. I think that'd be a very fair fight. I don't see him getting past Sanhagen. Um, or Rob Font. You know, I think well maybe Rob Font. I could see him more with Rob Font than any of the other
Mm-hmm.
ones. Um, so yeah, it's interesting. I think the sky's the limit for Dominic Cruz. You know, I think that's you know, he could really go for anybody in that top 10 because he was ranked number 9, so he'll be ranked number 8 now.
Mm-hmm.
And Garbrandt still ranked 7
He'll go
as we
down.
stand, so he'll go down. So, you know, realistically, he might even become number 7
Mm-hmm.
rank, which, you know, from then on up is good. So
Yeah.
great
So
fight.
yeah, great fight. Same thing with the last fight on the prelims. Dan um didn't have enough to win the fight, but I thought he still looked good, and you know, we'll see where he goes from there.